Hello, my name's Delia Garrett and I'm the Chief Executive for the Wildlife Trust for Birmingham and the Black Country. Welcome to the Centre of the Earth. I'm thrilled to be able to introduce you to this film all about the activities over the last year. I joined the Trust about a year ago in November 2019, and the year very much started as you might expect, with me getting to know more about the Trust, its work and its impact across Birmingham and the Black Country. A real highlight at the beginning of last year was working with volunteers over at Moseley Bog. It was a cold day, in fact it was my birthday, and we spent the day coppicing, and I'm full of admiration for those volunteers in terms of their skills, energy and passion, and for all of the work of our volunteers across the entire region, because without you we wouldn't be able to do half of the work that we do.
I'm Aaron and I'm the Community Engagement Trainee here at the Birmingham Black Country Wildlife Trust, and I've had a fantastic year as part of the Natural Prospects programme. I've made some fantastic friends, developed my career connections and developed a really cool skill set that will allow me to pursue a career in conservation. Throughout the entire year I've had a really fantastic varied experience educating the local community about the importance of conserving and protecting wildlife. I've also visited more wild spaces this year than I have in my entire life combined, and it's been a really enjoyable experience. My passion is entomology, or the study of insects, and working here at the Wildlife Trust has been a perfect opportunity to work with the local biological record centre, Eco-Record, to help improve our understanding of invertebrates and insects throughout Birmingham and the Black Country, so that we can create management plans to learn how to conserve these insects better to improve the health of our local environment. One of the key things that I've learned this year is about the importance of volunteers for supporting our conservation projects throughout Birmingham and the Black Country. You guys at home play an integral role in making sure that we can look after our green spaces and support wildlife for everyone. I'd like to wish the new cohort of trainees a wonderful year. I hope it was as fun and rewarding as mine was, and best of luck for the future in your careers in conservation.
Hi, I'm Andy and I work for Eco-Record. This past year, Eco-Record have been spending time improving our environmental baseline. We support the local recording network, who focus on things like mammals, plants, bats, amphibians and reptiles. And we're also preparing for Birmingham and Black Country's first ever participation in the City Nature Challenge, which is a global competition between cities all over the world to see who can record the most wildlife over 4 days. We've also spent time improving our habitat baseline using satellite-derived data, and we hope to use this to do some very exciting habitat connectivity mapping, which will help us to work on mapping the nature recovery network for our area. You can help us to further improve our information about the wildlife of the area by reporting your wildlife sightings to Eco-Record.
I'm Emma, Head of Fundraising and Communications for the Trust. In 2019 to 2020, over 280 employees from businesses all across Birmingham and the Black Country joined us for Wild Work Days. We also delivered our first ever Wild Wellbeing Day to a team from the University of Birmingham. We were joined by 3 business members, Weinerberger, SCC and Tata Consultancy Services, as well as launching our partnership with international legal firm Hogan Lovells. I'd like to thank all of the businesses that supported us by hosting donation boxes and donating prizes to our raffle. A huge thank you also goes to all of our fundraisers and volunteers who supported our fundraising events and initiatives over the year. You may have seen us out and about with our branded otter mascot, which was provided courtesy of funding from Esme Fairbairn Foundation.
Hi, I'm James. I'm the Digital and Content Officer here at the Trust. I'm going to talk briefly about Deersleep Wood, which is our little urban oasis nature reserve just 2.5 miles from Birmingham city centre. During 2019 and 20, we secured funding to undertake restoration work to the main pond, as well as further restoration to the Charlene Brook, carrying out tree works and various clearance of historic tipping on the site. As always, we'd like to thank the Friends of Deersleep Wood, who meet on the first Sunday of every month, and the Deersleep Residents Association for all their hard work on site. They'll get together to maintain the paths cut the meadow, pick up litter and generally make the site an accessible place for all those who visit it. If you haven't visited the reserve before, then I really do recommend it.
Hi, I'm Abby and I'm the trainee for Education and Engagement. The traineeship has really helped develop my confidence and also has provided the money through the training budget to put me through the Forest School Leader Award, and this is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time but haven't had the funds to do it. A few months into the traineeship, we had a team building week, all of the trainees together at the Licky Hills. During this week, we did bridge building, step construction, and elements of felling and fence work. This was a really good week that helped bring us all together and bond as a team. I've really enjoyed the past year and I hope to pursue a career in the sector, hopefully retaining a link with the Wildlife Trust for Birmingham and the Black Country.
Hello, I'm Jake. I'm a Senior Engagement Officer at the Trust. I'm here today on the Polly Roger, which is our 12-person punt made of 99% recycled plastic. We won this boat last year due to us showing how much hard work we do with our local community, corporate groups and other community organisations picking litter out the canal using it. We were even featured on Spring Watch with a live broadcast from the boat. In the future, we're hoping next year to be able to take people out on the Polly Roger, showcasing all the wonderful wildlife that we can find on the canals, and hopefully getting some more video clips and signs of otters as well, like we did last year, as well as continuing the litter picks and keeping it as clean as possible. Hopefully we'll see you on board sometime soon.
Who would have imagined that we would end the year with a global pandemic which has tested the ways that we work and the ways that we live our lives? But one positive outcome of the pandemic is people's recognition of the intrinsic value of nature. People have enjoyed spending time outdoors, getting to know the nature on their doorstep, and they've found solace and comfort in doing so. We are extremely grateful for the continued vital support from our members, donors, funders, from our staff, volunteers and trustees. A big thank you to you all.